yes, this is in fact my first live stream. I thought it would be fun if I could open a jewelry jar I had gotten, I don't know, probably about a month ago at an antique store. And I just thought we could literally, no one has to go to work tomorrow. Tomorrow's Memorial Day. I thought it would be fun to just sit and have a drink. Here's my drink. And chat in the chat and open jewelry and just, you know, do a few giveaways, which I thought would be fun as well. So with that being said, what I would like to do is I'm going to turn this around. And I am fully aware that I could do this whole live and I might only have 5 people, but that's okay because it's all about the practice. So if you're any of my friends, please make sure you, when you pop in, to give me a thumbs up so I know you're here, because I know some of my other friends were going to just at least drop in to say hello. Yeah, this is practice. So that being said, I'm going to turn my phone around so we can now look at the jewelry. Yay, jewelry jar. I agree. I got my decaf as well. Nice. I don't need coffee. I don't need anything else to make me more hyper. I'm good with the water, actually, and the bourbon and Coke, which is what I have there. Even if it's just Hannah and I don't know who else is in the chat. Anyone who comes in, just give me a thumbs up so I know you're here. But even if it's just Hannah and I chatting, that still will be fun because it's all about learning and practicing and saying that you can do it. Yay, thank you for the thumbs up. Okay, let's see how we do here. And I'm going to turn it down. Like that. Okay, we're getting somewhere here. Let me scoot this back. Ha! Bling! Magic. Let me turn on my Presidium gem tester. But I thought before I got started, I thought it might be fun to maybe open a few. I just got a few packages in the mail of some things that I had ordered from, you know, some people doing some live sales. One of them was Rachel from Lilyworks on her new district site. They had, you know, she's always on there doing sales, so I wanted to go and support her, and I bought a few things, so I thought I'd show you. And I had also gone to another live sale of a new jewelry channel that I've only just started watching. It's called Tees Jewelry, T-E-E-S Jewelry. I think she lives out of California. And just like all of us, you know, she got into jewelry a few years ago and learned everything she knows from watching YouTube channel videos of, you know, people who have channels and are very knowledgeable. So, and now she's quite knowledgeable, and it's fun to watch her page, and she has great live sales. So I bought a few things from her as well. So I thought I'd just start by showing you that. Before I had a YouTube channel, and during when I first started, I actually also had an antique booth in an antique mall near here. I live in Pittsburgh, and I only just recently closed it. There were a couple reasons I closed it. I loved doing the antiques. I learned a lot. It was a very interesting process, but I always said that if it ever got to the point where it wasn't fun and it felt more like work, that I wanted to move on. And at that point, I had started to do some jewelry as well. And I was just enjoying doing the jewelry more. And I also really appreciated and loved how jewelry takes up no space. Like all of the stuff that I use for, you know, cleaning and fixing and storing, I can put into one guest bedroom in, you know, a bookshelf in a dresser. And so that's much different than when I had an antique booth, and the entire my basement was always filled with extra inventory, so you can fill in the empty gaps when people buy big pieces of furniture. And it just, you had to drive 45 minutes to go to the booth, and it just was so much drama. And it just, the jewelry is just so much more fun to me. That being said, I closed my booth, and I have all my littles up in my jewelry room that I'm gonna, you know, at some point sell or incorporate into some of my eBay store sales, which, by the way, if you're new to my channel. Anyway, so this little pretty little dish was from my antique booth. So anyways, these are some things I bought from Rachel at Lilyworks on one of her sales, and I just thought it'd be fun for me to show it real quick. And Hannah, Rachel had described this necklace as a check glass bead necklace. I mean, you're the knowledgeable, all knowledgeable glass bead person. Have you ever seen a necklace similar to this? It definitely is glass. I've never seen beads that shape, but yeah, so it's, and I bought it for myself because I paid up. It's like 26 inches total, but I thought I'd put it on this little stand here and let us admire it. So isn't that pretty? I loved it. And I haven't worn it yet, but yeah, so that was one of the first things I bought from to support Rachel. So there's that. And at that same sale, I also had gotten this cute little, like, she called it like an iris brooch. It doesn't have a name or anything like that, but I just also thought it was pretty, and I loved the dimension of it, as you can see there. So I thought that was cute. It's probably not going to stay there. And then I had bid on these oil slick vintage earrings. Look at how beautiful these are. So sparkly. The lovely filigree back earrings. Love it. And they're really in great condition. Hannah says, yes, I have. Those are probably circa 70s from India, not Czech, but they often get misidentified as those. Okay, but they're still glass. Okay, cool. Good to know. So I think these are considered oil slick as a color. They are crystals that have an AB coating, obviously, but you know, the color of them is considered oil slick because it's got blues and purples and kind of these darker colors. But those are some beautiful clip-on earrings that I had gotten from her sale. And then the last thing I had gotten on her sale, and maybe I won't put this on the neck, but this was an aventurine. So this is a sterling silver aventurine graduating bead necklace. It does have a, you know, sterling silver vintage clasp there, a fishhook clasp. And yeah, I thought it was lovely. So I had bought those items from Rachel during her sale. So there you go for that. And oh, and of course I also got the awesome, I got to pick a sticker, and I had picked she's from Wisconsin, and so now I had picked a Wisconsin sticker. Isn't that cute? Okay, and then from Tease Jewelry on her live sale, I had gotten this really beautiful brooch, but it is so well made. Like, look at how significant these prongs are. Like, they're not like a typical rhinestone prong. So I don't know, I was just very impressed with the craftsmanship of that little brooch. I thought it was cute. So I bought that to support her sale. And then the other thing I bought from T's sale were, if any of you watch my videos, you know I often talk about my kids, and one of my kids just actually graduated from NYU, so I'm a very much of a lover of purple things, and so we had these little rhinestone vintage clip back earrings that I got as well. I don't know how well that purple color is coming through there. Yes, they are sparkly, Hannah. I love sparkles, you know. What woman doesn't? So anyways, those were the few things I had gotten to support some people I knew that were doing sales. So let me put that away, and I'm going to talk here about this awesome jewelry jar. I am going to do some giveaways tonight. So I'm going to pick 3 items while we do it that come from this jewelry jar that I'm going to be opening. Again, you know, it's fun to interact in the chat. You know, some people are shy. I'm not trying to pressure you. You don't have to interact, but this is a very casual, easygoing, just opening jewelry and enjoying some drinks sort of thing. So, as I have a drink. So this jewelry jar, I had picked up probably about, I don't know, a month and a half ago from an antique store on one of my trips where I was going my daughter's a competitive figure skater, and I'm always going to different states with her as she competes. So I love to check out all the new antique stores and, you know, vintage stores. Tell me, are you guys like that too? When you go out of town, do you try to go and check out new thrift stores and things that you've never been to, just to I don't know, it's just so fun to walk in a thrift store and just see what goodies they have if it's not your regular one. So that's very fun to me. So anyways, this jar cost $58. I don't have a scale right in front of me, but it's at least 5 pounds, if not a little bit more. Now, mind you, the actual heavy jar weighs something. Tear this open. Don't mind me. I'm going to get this tape off. Let me cut it from the bottom. There we go. You know, you don't have to be a jewelry reseller to love opening jewelry jars. You know, for some people, they just find jewelry jars and watching unboxings of anything. So a lot of people find them quite relaxing. So, you know, some people might not be into jewelry at all, but think opening jewelry jars is the coolest thing since sliced bread. So anyways, a whole bunch of stuff fell out. So I guess we'll look at that stuff first. So we'll start with this. Very inexpensive little butterfly brooch. He's very light, but he actually is in really decent condition. Off to the left of me, you can't see it, but I have 3 bins. One bin is has an L on it for list, because I do have a eBay store where I list items. One of the bins is going to have a W on it, where I make wearable lots with a lot of the jewelry that maybe isn't quite at the level of what I would list, but there's nothing wrong with it. And then, of course, I make a craft or a scrap lot. So as I do this, I'll be placing things and sorting things into those. So I'm going to put that in a wearable lot. Very nice. This one's pretty. I don't think it's, you know, it's kind of loose, so I don't think it's like, you know, any fancy brand. It's not hand knotted any between, but I really love these beads with this textured look to them, and then the little bit of red on them. I don't know, I like things that have touches of red. It does have a very vintage clasp here that actually feels like glass, but most of these other beads on here feel like plastic to me. Anyways, so I'm going to put that in a wearable lot. I think for now there's just a little bit too much wear, and we have some verdigris going on here. And honestly, I think it would need to be restrung for me to sell that. But it's really cool, very vintage. So I'll put that in a wearable lot. Now this necklace looks significant. It looks like it's got some bone and wood, possibly some amber beads on it. It kind of Y's like that, as you can see. I know you can't sell bone items on YouTube. Here we have some more bone. And this very much looks like a sterling silver clasp. Very cool hook clasp. I don't know. Oh, you're saying that this could be coral and not bone. That's what you're saying. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's possible. Okay. But let me see if this clasp is marked at all. I don't. Let me use my loop real quick. I have my loop and my magnet right near, so that for those of you that are here and not jewelry people, items that are, you know, like precious metals like gold and sterling silver, they always are not magnetic. So a lot of times people in the jewelry world will always have a magnet near them and also a jeweler's loop, so you can look at things close up. So let me look real quick and see if I can see a 925 or something on this clasp. I don't see a 925, but I'm pretty confident it is. This is a very well-made necklace. See, I have, you can't see it, but I have a black light here. and those beads are not amber, otherwise they would glow. So, okay. Anyways, this is definitely sellable to me, so that's what I'm going to do with it. Wow, some significant necklaces in here. Okay, these feel like plastic beads. Very long. Got an earring caught in there. More modern because we have a lobster claw clasp there with about a 3-inch extension. And the rest of the necklace is about 34 inches long before the extension. This is definitely a newer necklace. These are all plastic beads, but they're really nice. Look at this beautiful filigree bead, open work with, you know, the rhinestone kind of bezel set in there. I don't have a brand, but I think this is definitely a necklace that I could resell. So I'm going to put it in sell. I've got this bangle, gold tone, in really decent condition. It's got some really beautiful etched designs on the outside there. Let's look at all those etched designs. And yeah, the clasp works just fine. I thought this is very similar to a Monet brooch that I've seen in the past, but I do not see a brand on the inside. I think that that is sellable. So I will put that in the sell. Yeah, I have a thin one too of those bangles. Okay, things are tumbling out here. Okay, so we have, this has definitely got some wear. If you look on the inside there, you can see a Monet maker's mark. But along the edges here, you have a little bit of wear. I mean, it's okay because the outside of the bangle actually looks great with a little bit of texture there. Anyways, here's a crystal rhinestone stretchy. Seems in fine condition. I actually like the look of these. Okay, so that's that bracelet. Okay, so we have a ring with sort of a cutout open design on it. It kind of looks like steel. I do not see a brand in there, but I like the cutout that we see there. So this size is about an 8.5. So I guess that's not necessarily, that's not really a male ring. So that's cool. And I see a second one here as well, where this one has a cute little lizard. How cute. Huh. I love him. That one needs a little bit of cleaning, but I'm happy to say both of these are actually the same size. That lizard one is also an 8.5. So that's good for, I think I'll clean those up, and I don't know that I'll sell those. I think I'll put those in a wearable lot. Okay, here is another vintage necklace. We know that because of its spring ring clasp here that looks like it's lost some of its gold tone. So I think this is its original beading. I think that one is glass. I think that's glass. What do you think, Hannah? You would know. Millefiori. Oh, there you go. Millefiori beads. They're Japanese. Okay. Well, those are cool. Okay, I have a pair of earrings here. Vintage clip-on earrings with a little, but they're looking like that. I could do a little bit of cleanup. I like the filigree here, but you know, they're functional. I don't see any, you know, any damage to it or any verdigris or anything. This kind of looks like Avon to me. These are unbranded, but you know, I'm gonna put them in sell for now. Those golden pearl earrings are so pretty. I agree. I'm gonna put them in sell for now, but I may lot them up just because they don't have a brand. Whenever you sell things on, you know, your eBay page, I mean, your eBay store, it's always helpful to have great describing words. And an important describing word to have it is when something has actually got a name brand, when it's, quote, signed. You know, look at these gorgeous green rhinestone earrings. They are just so sparkly. Prong set. They are, in fact, twist back. And I believe that they are Coro. There you go. Some pretty Coro rhinestone earrings. I love those. I'll definitely sell those. Love them, love them. Okay. Little elephant necklace hanging from, you know, a cord, multi-strand cord necklace. It's definitely seen better days, the cord. I would clean up the elephant pendant personally, and I'd probably put it on a different pendant. So, but I'd put it in a wearable lot. So that's where I'm going to put it. Beautiful brooch there. Filigree open work. I believe that this is a plastic faceted. Oh, good to know that you're doing other things. Blue faceted plastic bezel set rhinestone there. It's in great condition, but I unfortunately do not see any brand on there. Unless there's something majorly significant, like I probably wouldn't sell this in my eBay store with a plastic stone and no brand, but it would be a great thing to add to a wearable lot. So that's what I'm going to do. I have no idea. I'm pretty happy with this jewelry jar so far. It's had decent things. I mean, obviously things that have wear on them, but nothing that's been terrible. So this pendant, we see has a stone here in the center, kind of mid-century modern style to me. It needs a bail, but let me see if this stone is anything, if it's just like, you know, it could either be nephrite jade or it could be a green type of jasper, is my guess. I'd have to do further investigation. Okay. Oh, another elephant. I love elephants. My daughter, when she was growing up, she was like addicted to elephants. I mean, she would have people give her elephants as gifts, and there was a point where she'd have like, you know, 15 stuffed animal elephants in her bed, and when I'd put her to bed at night, she'd force us, she wasn't obsessive at all, haha, just kidding, she'd force us to line the elephants up in the order in which they were given to her, and we'd have to line them up next to her in the bed and say goodnight to all of them. And then later on, when she was a little older, my husband actually made her an elephant bed where he like took wood and like cut it out with a jigsaw. It was actually pretty cool. I think the headboard is still in our basement somewhere. But anyway, so elephants always make me think of her. Always. This is a really cool elephant brooch. No brand, but in good condition. I could easily sell that. Or I could hoard all the elephants and keep it for myself. That's always an option. Oh, I got a set of earrings here. Here are some enameled, they look like door knockers, but they're not because they don't actually move. But they have the appearance of a door knocker with kind of green swirl enameled stuff there. And they obviously are a clip back. They are lighter, but they're in great condition. So this might be something that I either lot up or that I put in a wearable lot. Okay, this is interesting. Is this like the end of a spoon that someone cut off? It says, born August. Oh, no, that's not what it says. It doesn't say August. It says born. Oh, you know what this says? It was given by a church, and it says born again, and the date that is, okay. So I guess someone was given that by the church with some sort of silver-plated spoon end. That's interesting. Okay, I'll put that in wearable. Oh my God, look at this earring. Gosh, I hope I can find this other earring. This is stunning. I don't see any brand on there, but this earring is gorgeous. Huh. I hope I can find the match for that. Here's a enameled little brooch that actually is cool because it looks like a bow tie. That's what I think it looks like. With some little, you know, glued in rhinestones there. Anyways, that brooch, I'm gonna, I see no brand on it. I'm gonna put it in wearable, I believe. Oh, we've got a couple necklaces caught up. Hold on, bear with me. Okay, so this necklace, it looks like, has just a little, like, oval shaped charm that I guess at one point had all the rhinestones in there. It looks like, well, maybe it's not missing a rhinestone. Maybe that top one is intentionally, oh no, it's missing. And you know what? If you look really close up, they're not actually rhinestones. They're, well, they're like, they're not crystals, I mean. They're like metal beads, flat beads that are glued in there to make it look like that. Interesting. No brand. Yeah, no, no mark on the spring ring clasp. Are you saying this looks like barnacles? Huh. What are barnacles? Is that like an ocean thing? Yeah, I'll have to take a picture of that. Yeah, if you're popping in the chat, make sure you give us a thumbs up or something in the chat so that we know you're here, or just say hello so we can say hi to you. This is a very, very short choker length necklace that's just tied. It actually is really dainty. It's the kind of necklace that I would think like a teenager would wear. I do not see a mark, but I like that. I'm going to put that in a wearable lot. It literally is like 16 inches. Very cool. Okay, so here is a very inexpensive sort of book chain kind of style gold tone bracelet. It definitely has a lobster clasp. Hello, hi there. Oh, you know, this must be my Zumba instructor, Carrie, because I think her son might be named Primo. Is that you, Carrie? That's awesome that you popped in to say hello. Anyways, tell me if I'm wrong. Is this Carrie from Zumba? Thanks for coming to say hello. Yes, some of these little very, very cheap kind of rhinestones have popped out of there. This is a very cheap kind of book chain bracelet, something that I will put in a wearable lot. Hi, yay, thanks for coming. That makes me smile. I know you don't normally come to a jewelry unjarring. This is probably the first time you've ever seen one. A lot of the videos I do on this channel is me like hunting for things to sell on my eBay store. And so I have a lot of like unjarrings, like this is an antique store jewelry jar that I'm unjarring, but I'll, you know, or I'll do unboxings or I'll show hauls. So a lot of people just put these videos on in the background and continue on with their lives or whatever. So anyways, I don't have a match for that earring. I'm going to keep going here, see what other stuff I can find. Oh, we got a little cameo here. Hey, Hannah, do you guys have Zumba where you live? Zumba is my form of exercise. I swear I live for it. I literally make my schedule around being able to make Zumba because it's like the best thing in my life. Of course, it's the ladies that are there that make it great. Cameo, but authentic cameos are typically not very old. I mean, I don't think it's antique or anything. It's got a texture on the back, so it just looks really dirty. But most authentic cameos are actually carved out of shell, but I do not believe this is carved from a shell, although she looks very pretty, you know. Anyways, I'm going to put that in sell, possibly. I may join it together with some other pendants. So that's where I'll put it for now. Okay, so this is, okay, it says Gemini. Sorry, I'm a Leo, but I don't know what month Gemini is. Does anyone know what month Gemini, or what range of time Gemini is? But this is obviously just a Sarah Coventry mark on the back for a necklace. Oh, Hannah, I'm going to give this to you. It doesn't even have to be a giveaway. I'm just going to mail it to you. Funny. It is Sarah Coventry, so that's cool. Look at how beautiful these earrings are, but these are clip back. I assume you wear pierced earrings, right? I'm going to pull something else out from this jar that maybe we can use for a giveaway. Okay, this is a pretty necklace. I just want to hunt for something that's a good giveaway item. Holy moly, look at this. Hannah, you're going to die. Look what I just found. But look at these wedding cake beads I just found, these Murano beads. Now, this necklace is sort of in need of repair. Oh, no, it's not. It just literally has earrings and the necklace. Look at how stunning. Oh, honey, it would be fun to do a giveaway for you. Carrie, I just have to find something I think you would wear. I am definitely listing these. These are beautiful, beautiful. I love them. Carrie, do you ever wear vintage brooches? Look at this gorgeous rhinestone brooch. Stunning. But this I would have to list. This is gorgeous. Very sparkly. I do not see a maker on here. But it is prong set and not missing any rhinestones. It's just beautiful. Okay, so you think those are Murano. Okay, that's good to know. My glass bead professional Hannah from Fleurs de Montaigne, she knows her stuff. Okay, I'm definitely gonna sell that. Let's see what else I find in here. This is pretty. This looks very Native American style here. I don't know that if it's sterling or not, but I love these little bar glass beads that connect there. It kind of gets smaller as we go up. This must be, oh, it's not old though, because look, we've got a lobster claw clasp. This must be an anklet because it is too small to go around a neck, unless it's the neck of an infant, and it is definitely too big for a bracelet because it is it's about 9 inches and it doesn't go any smaller, so I don't think that could be a bracelet. I think it's an anklet. Let me see if this is a stone of some type. Okay, maybe that's some type of jasper, not sure. Okay, we've got lots of sparkly earrings in here. I'm so happy about that. Oh, look, I have some cute elephant earrings. That's cute. I don't think they are sterling, unfortunately, but I still think they're cute. No brand on the back, but they are cute. I hope I found the match to that. Okay, so let's look at these here. Beautiful open work with some kind of, you know, kind of twisting rope accents around that center rhinestone with Aurora Borealis coating on those rhinestones. And yeah, they are very well prong set. Like, do you call this a cupcake prong setting, Hannah? I think that's what they're called. Okay. I think these are going to be my first giveaway. But you have to have given me thumbs up in the chat. I know Carrie probably doesn't care about wearing fancy but maybe if she, when we have our Halloween days in our Zumba class, she would find reason to wear clip back earrings. But these are stunning. Okay, I'm going to make this my first giveaway. So this was my first question I wanted to do. But yes, we're going to I'm going to give these away. So this was the question I was going to ask for anyone who wants to participate. This is probably a difficult question for someone who's not into jewelry, but I'm going to show you a pair of earrings that have a certain type of quartz in them. And if you can name the type of quartz that are in these sterling silver earrings. Oh, somebody named Marie. Yay, hi Marie. Thanks for saying hi. Okay, so these are not the giveaway item, but this is the question for the giveaway. The first person who can name the type of quartz that are in these sterling silver earrings that belong to me, I love these earrings. It's a certain kind of quartz. Oh, I hope you didn't see that. And right now, real quick, I have written the name of this quartz on this sheet of paper. So just so you know, I know I'm not cheating. I'm placing that piece of paper in my little enameled cloisonne jar. But if someone in the chat can tell me what kind of quartz this is, it can come in many different colors. And if we don't have anyone who can guess, I will start to give you some hints. This type of quartz starts with a D, and it has two spellings of how it is known to be spelled. Oh, yes, you're right. It's Druzy. Yay, Marie. You get to, you don't win these earrings, but you are going to win these earrings, which I'm so excited. Yay. That's awesome. So, you know, this is my first live, so it's so much more stressful to do a live video because when I just film my normal videos, there's like 70 of them on my page. I get to edit out all the stupid stuff that I say. But when it's live, it's like I can't disappear my mistakes. But what I need you to do, Marie, if you would go into the description portion of this video, I'll also say it to you if you want to write it down, but you could also go into the description. You will find my email address for my channel. Woohoo! And it's just Cherished Relics Boutique at gmail.com. But you can find my email address in the description portion of all my videos, including this one. So if you go into the description and scroll all the way to the bottom, that's where you'll find my email address. So I need you to email me your address. And of course, I will ship these out to you free just for coming and being a part of my practice live because this is the first time I've ever done it. So I'm so excited. Yay, those are sparkling beautiful. I hope you enjoy those earrings. Cool, cool. So I'll be looking out for an email from you, Marie. Anyways, I have to pull that. There it is, Druzy. And it can be spelled, I don't know if you knew, but Druzy actually, I thought when people were spelling it D-R-U-S-Y, that meant that they didn't know how to spell it. But from my research, I realized that it can be spelled both ways. And just because I want to make this a teeny bit educational, what I'm going to do real quick is also describe to you, for those of you who don't know what Druzy is, what Druzy quartz is, like how it's, and just very quickly, I'm just going to read this. It says, Druzy is a coating made up of numerous small mineral crystals. Druzy quartz sparkles in the light like grains of sugar. Many Druzy quartz specimens form on the inside of geodes. So I know my kids have definitely gotten really big geodes where they took like hammers and broke them open. And inside you would definitely see the formation of these. D-R-U-S-E is also a name that's used to describe this form of quartz. Forms when mineral-rich fluids come in contact with a rock surface. When the water evaporates, it allows quartz crystals to form on the surface of the rock. Druzy quartz is often dyed or CVD coated to give it a metallic luster. So I believe like the earrings that I had like a luster on them that kind of made them gray, but you can see they come in lots of different colors. So, and there are the different names and spellings. It can be D-R-U-S-E, D-R-U-Z-Y, or the way this article is listed, D-R-U-S-Y. So a little tidbit of learning. Let's move on to our next um, piece of jewelry. All right, here I have just a vintage barrel clasp necklace, the kind of thing you would get at a beach. We've got a little bit of wear there. Yeah, and would this be coral? Is that what they put on these necklaces whenever you go to the beach and they sell them in, you know, the stores? I see people wear them all the time. It's some type of shell, I think, but it's not terribly cold. What is this made of? Okay, I have a sort of bracelet here that has a brand on the back that says Laura Janelle. I'm not familiar with that brand. Okay, but this is like a leather band. Nothing wrong with it. And I'm not sure how you get into this bracelet. Oh, it's magnetic. Duh. Okay. So you've got a magnetic closure. Definitely not old. But that is a cold stone. So let's see real quick. I'm assuming it's some type of agate. An agate is a type of quartz, so that's where you will see it fall here on the Presidium Gem Tester. So, not that I know how to name all the agates. Let me do that again. So yeah, it comes up right to the beginning of that. So anyways, there's that. I'm gonna put that in list, I think. This is actually like a shell, circular kind of pendant, but I guess they kind of paint or imprint on there a modern pattern. This would such a cute little pendant for a teenager or a little girl. I love that. Okay, put that in sellable. I mean, in wearable. So we have here a pretty old looking necklace, or maybe it's just been roughed up. We've got a fold over clasp here. I do not see a brand. I mean, it looks old to me, but it's definitely not silver or anything. It's lost some of its gemstones. I'm sure these are just plastic here. Yeah, those are. I always thought those crushed shell necklaces were puka shells, but I could totally be wrong. I also sent the email. Thank you so much. Oh, no worries. Thank you for doing that, Maria. I appreciate it. And I will get those sent off to you. Okay, here we have a much more modern statement necklace with some swirlness going on here. Very shiny. Okay, no brand. Definitely not sterling silver or anything, because we got some magnetism there, but it really is in like new condition. So this is probably not something I would list per se. I don't have a brand or anything. Kind of, as you look at it right there, you know what it looks like? It looks like a Mickey Mouse made of swirls. Haha. Okay, I'm going to put that in a wearable lot. And this older necklace, unfortunately, I can't sell it or anything. I'm going to also put that in a wearable lot. Because it's nice enough to wear if someone cleaned it up. It's not actually broken, so that's where I'm going to put that. Okay. Oh my God, this is beautiful. You know, let me get a neck thing here so we can see what this necklace looks like, because it's really pretty, actually. So let me show you. Look at this gorgeous thing I just found. I don't know if it's amber, but it is stunning. Look at this. Holy moly. Definitely vintage. It's got a hook clasp there in the back. And the extender is like a book chain extender. I don't see any brand back there. And then, you know, the rest of this chain here is kind of like a bar link. So let me attach it at its smallest point and we can get a closer look of the necklace. Wow, isn't that pretty? do we call that, is this called like tiger tooth prongs there? I know that there's different names for some fancier prongs. I don't know if that is amber, but it very much looks like amber. This is just stunning. I absolutely love it. I have a black light here. I'm going to check for amber. The style is called festoon. Let me go under here and see if this is amber. No, it's not amber, because amber would glow under black light. So, because amber would glow, but that looks like amber. I guess it's just literally a plastic stone. We're missing one rhinestone here. That is so lovely. It's called festoon. The draped chains, okay, are known as festoon. Okay, well, I'm going to find another rhinestone, and I'm definitely going to list that one. I love it. Love it, love it. Okay. Let me put that away. See if I can keep finding something else that I can have in here for another giveaway. Okay, this is, it must be lucite. I agree. So this is very pretty. It's a necklace, but it's lost a lot of its rhinestones. I'm trying to look here. I thought some of them were gone. Maybe it's just dirty. But I think all those rhinestones are just glued in. So it is put together with a, you know, kind of box clasp here. You can see right there. Works just fine. And then the safety chain actually works as well. So I don't know what brand this is, but that safety chain is got a spring ring clasp on it that is definitely a much older spring ring clasp style. So that can kind of tell us that this necklace is older. So I'm going to clean that up. I don't know how many stones are actually missing off of it, but it's a nice necklace. It is just about 15 inches. Okay, so I got to clean that up. Oh, okay. So we've got some faux pearls here. They are heavy, probably glass pearls. You know, you can hear them. In really great condition. And they've got a lovely, coming back here to a toggle clasp, which I'm sure is not sterling silver, but it's got a couple cute little beads there. But yeah, this is a nice little kind of faux pearl, kind of different colors. It is looking at 18 inches. So that might be a good giveaway option. So I'm going to set that aside just in case we may want to use that as a giveaway, because I want to make sure a giveaway is something that people would wear. Oh, look at that earring. So pretty. Let me see what, it doesn't have anything on the clasp that I can see. So I don't believe that's sterling silver or anything. Okay, so they're definitely not sterling silver, but that's pretty. Look at this, I guess kind of copper. It makes me think of, you know, like stained glass, the way that glass is put in there to make the shape of the leaf. It's got some little rhinestones that kind of, you know, swirl off the top of this leaf. This is artisan made for sure. I don't see any brand there, but that's a cute little leaf brooch. I'd probably put that in wearable just because I don't have a brand name on it. Okay, so here is another set of beads. Make sure if you pop in that you, hello to anyone new coming in to come and watch this. Yes, it's stained glass, good to know. Okay, to come watch this live video. As I'm telling everyone else, this is a practice for me because most of my other videos are always recorded. So it's just giving me practice with a live video. Anyways, so yeah, here is a bead necklace with more glass beads. I wouldn't know what type of glass beads these are, but Hannah would know. I'm not sure if these other ones are coral, but they definitely have the look of coral, and they're just linked together between each set of beads. This necklace is pretty long, and although the metal is kind of dirty and aged, I don't know if that can be cleaned, because the actual metal, I mean, a necklace is in good condition. Yeah, this is about 25 inches long in total. We have got here, same as the ones you bought from Rachel. Oh, made with India glass beads. Oh, so we think it's from India. Okay, cool. Oh my God, look how dirty that is. Or shall I say, this is made of copper, so it's just kind of got that, you know, normal copper tarnishing that happens, I think, when, you know, copper, I guess, it's the patina that copper makes. That's why the Statue of Liberty that's made of copper is a green, because that's what happens when it's exposed to the elements, like air and things like that. So, yeah, just a copper bracelet with a little, you know, cross dangle there. And that little bracelet is about 7.5 inches long. So I guess that's sellable. I guess that's not verdigris. I assume that's not verdigris because it's on copper. Okay, here's our other cute elephant earring. Oh my God, I lie. It is a different elephant earring. How did I get so many elephants in this jar? That is making me so happy. I love elephants. Okay, so we still have to find that match. All right, good to know. Let's do this necklace. We have a very large, I have to come zoom out here, plastic kind of glued in bezel set. This is literally just made of a string, like a thicker string. But yeah, we've got little textured caps there, and it is missing its clasp. So that needs to be replaced. For now, I'm going to put it in wearable, but I'll fix it before. It is a plastic stone. Okay. Let's look at this bracelet here. At first glance, it looks silver. I don't see any brand in there. Let me see if it's magnetic. It is not magnetic. Okay, so I will acid test this to see if it is sterling or not. But this is just, you know, like a cuff bracelet there. I have a smaller wrist. It's a little bit big for me. But let me get my cuff measurer. But this is, yeah, about, obviously it's sizable because you can push it in and out. But as the size it is now, it's about a 6 3/4-ish. So I'm going to put that into list, but I got to test it first. What the heck is going on with all of these elephants? This is another earring. Hilarious. I love it. All right, so we have a match here with these beautiful briolette rhinestone dangle earrings. Those are not sterling silver, but it just kind of dangles from a little like diamond shape. Very, very cute. Post back earrings. I love those. I definitely can sell those. There's no brand on them though. Okay. I think I need to give away one of these elephant earrings. Let me see if I can find a match for one of them. Okay, here's a match. Oh, we don't want to give that one away because he's missing his eyes. So that's just going to go in a wearable lot. with those post-back elephants. I'm going to see if I can find one of the other. Oh, here we go. All right, this is going to be my second giveaway. It is going to be elephant earrings. I love it. They are super cute. So they are not sterling silver because they have a little bit of magnetism to them, but they are super cute. And so if you want to participate in this second giveaway, but you know, if you want to participate, you have to at least say hello in the chat so I know you're there, so you can reply to my second giveaway question of the day. So see how organized I am? I had planned this all ahead of time. In the chat, keep naming different states. I will tell you this state, and whoever can name the state first, I've written it on a piece of paper, but whoever can name the state first that I wrote in here, sorry, it was almost showing, will get these elephant earrings. I will tell you they are on the western part, this state is on the western part of the United States, just to simplify it, so go. It is a state, I'll give you a hint, that I used to live in for many, many years of my life in the West. Oh my God, how did you guess Washington? That was it, Hannah. Are you kidding? I used to live in Washington. I used to live in Loon Lake, Washington. Good guess, Marie. Nevada. I have no idea how Hannah guessed it first. It is Washington. Look. Hilarious. I can't believe you guessed that. I mean, that's half the states to guess from. But yeah, I lived in Spokane, Washington, and I lived in Yakima, Washington, and I also lived in Loon Lake, Washington. So for many years of my life, I lived in Washington. Beautiful state out west. So Hannah, I'm going to send these elephant earrings to you along with a few other things I've been promising you that I was going to send you. I do have your address, so you don't need to go and email it to me. But I am also going to send you the Gemini Sarah Coventry little pendant too. So that's hilarious. I can't believe you guessed that. So good job, Hannah. Okay, I'm going to keep going here. Here is a huge... hammered pendant hanging off this necklace and these beads. Like you said, you're right, those could be some form of coral. I just am used to seeing the coral be more smooth. When you see, like, you know, the red coral, that, like, I look at this and I think that could be coral, but this is a much rough style. Yeah, I guess that's... It looks like it would come from the ocean. You know, it kind of looks like pumice to me, like on here, a kind of Rolo chain. I don't know if this is sterling silver, but that kind of looks like sterling silver. It's probably not. No. Okay, but it's not magnetic, so I'm going to test it. But isn't that a great necklace? Let me bring it further away so you can see it on the thing. I think that's cool. It's super long. So it's like about 27 inches total. That's really pretty. I'll definitely list that. I've got another big necklace here. These are made with glass. I can hear them. It's not amber because I can hear them. This is super pretty. And it's got some little kind of smaller spacer beads in between all of those bigger. It is graduating. I don't mean graduating from high school. Ha, ha, ha. I mean graduating in size with a vintage clasp there. I agree, they are pretty. This, they are 24 inches long. Huh. There you go. So I will definitely list that. I love the shape of those beads. Gosh, I'm really happy with this jewelry jar. I never imagined that it, I mean, it's from an antique store, so I knew it would be decent, but here's a couple little glass square earrings. I was trying to look and see if there was a mark on the hook. I don't see a mark, but those are simple. How much was your jar? So far, amazing pieces. It was $58. Yeah, from an antique store. So I'm gonna put those in list for now. I need to figure out what they are. Okay, here is another necklace that looks it's giving me Brighton vibes here. It's on a cord, possibly a leather cord that is a double strand leather cord coming up to a lobster claw clasp with about a 3-inch extension. But this is pretty significant if you can look at the size of my palm there. Yeah, I don't see a brand on there or anything. But I don't think that's stone. I think that's plastic. I think it's just a bezel set plastic thing. I may have to do a Google search on it later, but I'm not going to hold you guys up. And I do realize I'm probably not going to finish this whole jar in this time. I'm not going to keep you guys much longer. And right at the very end, I will do one more giveaway. Okay, so we have got here a little pearl. I guess you call those rice pearls, possibly. They've got little seed beads in between each of them. But let me rub them together, see if I think that they're real. Because it will feel very gritty, which, you know, I actually can't tell. It's possible those may be faux. They're on a little spring ring clasp there, just a little bracelet. I'm going to put that in wearable. I have another match here for these faux black pearl graduating little post back earrings there, coming out of a stud with a dangle. Let's see what else is in here. This is an interesting button. What does that say? Oh, here's another button. Huh. I didn't know there would be buttons in here. The one on the left says, it's written, I think it's, yeah, it's written in another language. Probably with some Roman numerals or something, I don't know. But that's a cute little button there with the elk or whatever. Let me keep moving on. Okay, it looks like we have a little ring here. It is sizable, meaning you can resize it. It's looks like abalone, but I don't know if it's real abalone. Does not really feel very cold to the touch. And the ring is magnetic. So that's just a little costume piece. I'm going to put that in wearable. Okay, we've got here a shell, a dyed shell necklace here on a very old spring ring clasp. These are definitely cold. It's shorter. It's got about a 2-inch extension, but at its shortest, it's about 16 inches. So we've got that little necklace there. I'm just going to dump the rest out of this jar so I can see all the earrings. I hope there's matches. So it's empty now. Huh, look at this little necklace. Oh, and I thought it was a flamingo for a second. Ha ha. This is some type of other bird hanging from this necklace. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh, I see. This is not a symmetrical necklace. It is asymmetrical. So it comes like this, where the bird is on the left, and this, it actually feels like an authentic shell. It's cold. Well, that larger shell-looking bead is on the right. And then as you get down here in the bottom, in between all the seed beads, I believe if you look real close that those are mother of pearl beads. So this is a pretty unique, different necklace if birds are your thing. That's cute. Okay, I probably could list that. I don't know what that is. Look at this necklace. Wow. That's pretty significant. Let me put it on this neck. Look at this. It sort of reminds me of like the fin on a, you know, like a webbed foot or something. I don't know. Look at these really neat square beads back here. I don't know if this is made of shell, but it definitely has the look in the way that it shimmers like some type of shell, but I know it's not. Or maybe it's just sort of covered. Maybe this is wood and it's covered in shell. Have any of you ever seen a necklace like that before? It's beautiful. It's in great condition. And we've got a very nice hook clasp up here that could possibly be sterling. I don't know. Like the necklace, made for a mermaid. Yeah, I love that. Definitely. This is a really nice clasp up here. Where you link it is sort of like a figure 8, and it just goes in like that. I'm definitely going to look that up. That's a great keyword. Yes. Rachel with Lilyworks, she's always good with all those keywords, but I think they're important for sure. Okay, well, I guess I will list that, see what I can do with that. When you say Rachel, do you mean our Rachel? Yes, do you mean when, oh, no, that's funny. Carrie, no, when I say Rachel, I mean, there's another YouTuber that has a great channel that she actually has a jewelry channel and has sales. It's called Lilyworks, and her name is Rachel. So a lot of people in the jewelry world usually know who we mean when we say Rachel, because it's like Rachel from Lilyworks. And Hannah's friends with her, and so I know that when I say Rachel, I know she usually knows what I'm talking about, but that's a great question. We have this multi-strand vintage necklace with a really cool box clasp that's also decorated the same with kind of the black chain link. I'm good, love. You don't need to give me anything. Ooh, Zumba, fun, Marie says. Anyways, this is a multi-strand black chain link necklace in great condition, definitely vintage. So I will probably list that. The gold looks okay. So yeah, I could probably list that. Okay. I have a big coin here. United States of America, some sort of pendant for a necklace, I guess. I assume this isn't from, it's probably from 1976. Maybe it was from the 200-year anniversary. Marie, do you do Zumba? The other person talking on the chat is actually my Zumba instructor, so, and friend. Here's the other elephant earrings. I will definitely sell those. And we have another set of earrings here. I can probably go through this last stuff pretty fast. This is like metal that's been, like a mesh metal that's been wrapped around. Oh, you do Zumba, Marie. That's awesome. Can I ask what part of the country you live in? Every Tuesday and Thursday. Awesome. Is it Zumba at your local YMCA, or is it like a private Zumba or something? I'll list those. Zumba is the best thing ever because it's just so fun and social, and it's an hour of exercise that just flies by. Here are some faux pearl button clip back earrings. And it says, Marie says that she's in Massachusetts at her gym. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Well, I do Zumba on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays with Carrie and a lot of other awesome ladies. This Christmas tree brooch looks like it's lost a few of its rhinestones. I could probably replace those rhinestones and maybe add this to some like holiday, lot of brooches or something that I sell on my page. Let's see what else I have here. This is a pretty bracelet, sort of a textured. I think it's more modern. It's got a fold over clasp. I don't see a brand. I guess this is cool because it's like a fold over bracelet, but you have like an extender that's like an extra fold over link. That's pretty cool. So that's a cool bracelet. I don't know who it's made by, but at its longest, it is about 8.5 inches. So that's cool. I'll probably list that. Oh, we've got a lovely rhinestone vintage bracelet here with a vintagey fold over clasp, no brand, but it doesn't seem to be missing any rhinestones. This one has kind of gotten some yellowing, but I could probably clean that and then put it back in there. But that's pretty. I don't think I could sell it individually because I don't know how well these rhinestone bracelets do unless they are a brand, like a specific brand. But maybe I could put it in a lot. Look at this very cool textured chain connected with a spring ring. I just love, look at all the little textured designs on every single one of those links. I love this chain. This is so pretty. And it's shorter. This is about 17 inches long. And Carrie says, I noticed the elephant earrings had the trunk up. I wonder if your jar came from someone who was from India or knew that the trunk, the elephant's trunk facing up is good luck. It's funny, I didn't know the elephant trunk facing up was good luck. I also know elephants are also like in politics. Aren't elephants kind of representative of Republican Party? Is the elephant Republican, donkey, Democrat? I can't remember. Anyways, I love this chain. This is really pretty. Okay, I will list that. Okay. Let me do a couple more things here, and then I will, that I'm going to do as I finish this. I was trying to find the match for this earring. Isn't that a pretty textured twist back earring? I don't see any brand. Yeah, but that's a pretty earring. Here is its match right here. Those are very pretty. Do any of you guys in the chat wear clip back or twist back earrings? Or is everyone post back earrings? I will list those. Here are some possibly Taxco abalone inlaid fan earrings. Oh, and they do have a mark on the back that says, I can't read it very well. Oh, it says alpaca, not Taxco. So those are, unless they were marked sterling silver, they probably aren't. They're probably just like a Mexican silver in general, but that is not 925. Although these hooks they're on do look very significant. The hooks look sterling. They're pretty heavy duty. Okay, I will have to test those. Alpaca earrings. Okay, here's a cool ring. Bezel set, cabochon stone in there. I don't know what stone it might be, or if it's a stone at all. It is a little bit cold. No, it's not. It's probably just a glass stone of some type, but let's see if this is magnetic at all. It's not magnetic. I don't know. I don't think it's sterling silver, because it looks like at one point it was gold tone and it's sort of rubbed off. And the fact that it has a plastic stone there makes me think it's not silver, but I can check it. Okay, did anyone else want to participate in a giveaway? Here's a fun little character guy here. I guess he can go on a pendant of some type. Maybe he's made of jade, some type of jade, or not. Yeah, he might just be made of glass. That's a cute little guy. I don't know what he's supposed to be. Something with ears. Okay, very cute. Okay, this would be a cute giveaway for anyone who appreciates vintage jewelry. Maybe I'll do this as my last giveaway. This is like a, just like a linked bracelet, brass, where each of them are kind of, you know, have, you know, some etched designs on each of those links. And then the closure here is just a little kind of hook closure. And each of those links are like double links. Okay, well, if someone's willing to clean it up, I think this is a very cool vintage bracelet. I think I could do this for a giveaway. Okay, how about I do this? It's an option. So it's this, it's a choice. Whoever wins this last giveaway question, they can choose the link bracelet or the, oh, we have someone else in the chat. Sandra, hi Sandra. Okay, so you get to participate in this last giveaway. Or they could choose the glass bead necklace, or they could choose the textured link 16-inch chain. So here is the last question that I had put together for the giveaway. And like I said, I'm not going to make you guys sit through me finishing this jar. We'd be here all night if we did that. But I thank those of you that did come and watch for a little bit. But the third question I have for my giveaway, and I wrote it on a piece of paper. But this might be hard. Oh my gosh, this question might be too hard. But my answer is on this paper. This is the name of a vintage brand jewelry that has gone out of business. They don't sell anymore. They used to, actually, when they did sell their vintage jewelry, they used to sell kind of in homes, like in the 70s and 80s. And they make vintage jewelry, brooches, necklaces, whatever. And I do know that they make a lot of rhinestone vintage jewelry, because I actually showed a piece of jewelry by this vintage jewelry brand in my last video. I don't know if that's enough hints, but does anyone have any guesses on vintage jewelry brands that could be it? There's a million vintage jewelry brands, so maybe this is a bad giveaway question, but I don't think there's any way you guys will guess this. And I think it's not fair that I'm asking you to have seen my last video to know the answer, but I want to make it fair. So let's do something different. We're just going to pick a number. Let me change this and I'll write the number on it. I think it would be a fairer question, because if some people don't have the knowledge of jewelry, then we would be guessing forever, and I don't think that's fair. So I'm going to write a number on a sheet of paper, and whoever guesses the closest to this number is the one who gets to choose the last giveaway. So this is going to be picking a number between 1 and 30, and whoever guesses the closest to this number will get to win the giveaway. By the way, the thing I was going to try to get you to guess was Judy Lee, but I think some people may not know that. Okay, so now in the chat, if you want to participate in this last giveaway, I need you to start putting numbers out there between 1 and 30, and whoever, you can guess one number, and whoever is the closest to the number I wrote in here gets to choose between one of these 3 giveaway choices. And yes, sorry, Marie, I had just done a video of my haul from going to Ohio. I had gone to some huge antique markets, and one of the brooches that I bought out of one of the things was this beautiful rhinestone brooch. And I made the guess that I thought it was Judy Lee because it was, the way that these rhinestones were set, these navettes, and the way it was constructed in the back with that swedge construction looked exactly like some other Judy Lee brooches. But that wouldn't be a fair question for my poor Zumba instructor who doesn't know anything about jewelry, or at least vintage jewelry. Okay, so everyone guess a number between 1 and 30. Whoever's here, guess a number and put it in the chat. You're going to guess one time. And it looks like whoever's the closest will get to earn it, get to choose. Hey, Marie, by the way, do you have a YouTube channel? I'd love to go check out your page if you do, or are you just somebody who follows it? My number was in honor of my daughter who just turned 21. So I guess the closest person is Carrie, because she's 2 away. Because 25 would be 4 away. And so 19 would be the closest number. So Carrie, that means you get to choose which of these pieces of jewelry you would like to keep for your giveaway. The this is very heavy, glass bead necklace with the toggle clasp, or the very vintagey bracelet that's etched and needs a little bit of a cleanup, or the very cool vintage necklace that has a gorgeous, if you see here, texture on the link. Very vintagey. So what do you think, Miss Carrie? Which one do you want? Marie says, I don't, just following folks. I watch you and Hannah too, and some of the other folks. Oh, that's so nice. I appreciate your support, Marie. Thanks so much. Hannah's a good friend. She's always coming on and being my support. I try to support others as well. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. I don't want to keep you guys longer, but thank you for for being my experiment on a live video. I'll do the bracelet. You're going to go for a vintage. Good job. Carrie, would you like me to clean this very brass vintage bracelet before I bring it to you? Or do you prefer it to stay and keep me bring it to you with the patina on it just as it is? Patina means, kind of whether it's got, whatever look it has from time, whether it's, sterling silver that, gets, tarnished or whatever. They call that patina, just age. So would you like me to clean it first? Or bring it to you as is. So that's awesome. Hey, thanks guys for coming. Okay, so if you want to clean it, that would be great. Okay, I'll clean it before I bring it to you. Carrie, thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed watching this in the background. Boring jewelry videos, but a lot of people find them very relaxing. Anyways, thanks. It's a big learning experience. You got this, Curry. It was fun. Thank you. Okay, and Marie, thanks for coming. Yeah. Okay, cool. I hope I will be able to do future lives, Marie. And thanks again also for coming, Sandra, because I know you. So anyways, thanks for coming, guys. I love it. I love that we had a few people here to do this with. It's all a learning experience, and you never stop learning. So you guys have a great night and enjoy your, yeah, I guess tomorrow's Memorial Day. So enjoy your long extra day weekend. And yeah, we'll see you on my regular videos. You guys take care and thanks for coming. Okay. All right. I'm going to figure out how to shut this off. Bye, you guys. Thanks for coming. That was a great learning experience for me.